Well, concerns about vaping are at a high right now as story after story comes out about the serious health impacts. So far, 450 people have gotten sick from vaping in 33 states, including Minnesota. The CDC is now urging people to stop using e-cigs. And just yesterday, we told you how the FDA slammed e-cig maker Juul for the way it advertised to kids and teens. The American Heart Association is taking action to try and stop teens from vaping. And here to talk about that and what parents need to know is Jess Nolan. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I had no idea how common this is becoming, but it is really increasing vaping among teens.
Yes, since 2018, the vaping numbers have doubled. In high school, 1 in 5 kids are vaping, and even in middle schoolers, it's 1 in 20.
You know, there was such a good effort to try and get kids to stop smoking. Are you sensing that kids maybe don't think vaping is as dangerous as regular cigarette smoking?
Yes. A lot of kids don't think it has any nicotine in it, and it's just water, and it's vapors. So what I'm here to talk about today is what parents can look for in their kids' backpacks, and even teachers can look for it in the classroom. So what comes to mind when you think of tobacco is the traditional cigarettes or even the smokeless tobacco. But these containers are being made to look like everyday items.
Sure.
So it's tricking parents from seeing what they're looking for. So we have smokeless tobacco, which resembles mints. Moving on to cigarillos, the foil packaging resembles a fruit roll-up or a fruit snack. And then going into the newer products that are coming out on the market, this one that looks like a flash drive.
Wait, that's tobacco?
Yeah, so we have one pod here, and this contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. And kids are going through multiple of these a day, and how they charge them is through a USB drive, so they can charge it in their computer while they're in school.
Unbelievable. And so that's easy to get by teachers, too, in class.
Yep, and you can hold it in the palm of your hand. And then some vape pens they resemble a pen or even some eyeliner, so it could be in your makeup jar.
So this is something you buy. This isn't something someone made.
That's the eyeliner.
That's the eyeliner.
You buy the vape pens.
Okay.
Yep. And then this last device over here, it looks like whiteout or even some highlighters are in the teardrop shape. And then what they're coming out with now is some apparel that you can vape from. So this is a hoodie. You hook up the device to the drawstring of the hoodie, and you vape out of the drawstring.
That is unbelievable. So these sort of devices that make it easier, and they, you know, something like this actually looks sort of maybe fun to teens. Are these purely targeted at teenagers?
Absolutely, yep, and especially the flavors. That's what the teens are going for, because then they don't have just the straight up tobacco taste.
So we only have a little time left, but what can parents tell their kids about stuff like this that looks like it is 100% targeted at them?
Talk to your kids about how dangerous the effects are. Be on the lookout for it, and just let them know that you're on their side, and if they are smoking, help them.
All right. Thank you. It's something a lot of parents are paying attention to right now. Thanks for being here with us, Jess. I appreciate it. And you can find this information on the Kare 11 app under As Seen on TV if you want to know more.